It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From Notre Dame High School in Lawrence Township, New Jersey, this is the Trentonian pregame show on the WBCB Sports Network. Tonight's CVC quarterfinal matchup between Notre Dame and Trenton Central is brought to you by the following sponsors: Team Toyota, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, the New Jersey Education Association, Revere Restaurant, Gene Bowie and Sioka Lincoln, Notre Dame High School, Kaufman Printing, Jammer Doors, Morrisville Chiropractic, the City of Trenton, Capital Area YMCA, Haldeman Ford, and of course the WBCB Sports Network. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very pleasant good evening to you all. Thanks for spending it tuned into the WBCB Sports Network alongside Nick Gallagher. I'm Andrew Myers, and Nick, got an exciting matchup for us tonight in this one. It is, of course, the quarterfinals of the inaugural CVC girls basketball tournament. We have the third-seeded Notre Dame Irish hosting the 11th-seeded Trenton Tornadoes. Trenton, one of two lower seeds to make it through after that first round. Trenton with a victory over 6-seeded Allentown in their first-round matchups a couple of days ago. And Nick, you talk about two teams familiar with each other. They played all the way back in the first game of the season, way back in mid-December, a win for Notre Dame, a 20-point win in that one. Your keys for today's game for both of these teams?
Well, we'll starting with Notre Dame today. It's going to be up to them. Caroline Foley leading them in scoring with near 12 points a game. It's really going to be on her shoulders. But a lot of other girls on this roster have stepped up, and it's a very experienced roster. Izzy Diaz, Megan Connolly, all can contribute in double figures. They all three of them contributed in double figures in their win against Lawrence in their first round matchup, just in round 1, 52-23 victory for them. And if they're really going to handle today, they can step up. They've had a lot of leadership on their team, but Trenton Central as well also has a lot of leadership on their team. They have 9 upperclassmen, 7 are seniors, so this isn't their first rodeo in a big game tonight.
Yeah, and a couple of those key seniors for Trenton Central. It's Aaliyah Smith and Jamira Glanton. And you talk about Jamira Glanton, a bit of a talking point in the beginning of this game. Jamira Glanton not in the starting 5 for Trenton Central. Not sure the reason why, because you would expect her to be in the starting 5 for the Tornadoes. 10.9 points per game, 10.3 rebounds per game this season for Jamira Glanton. So something to keep an eye on there for Aja Carter's squad and the Tornadoes. 10-12 this season, coming in as the 11th seed for the Notre Dame Irish. 12-6 on the regular season. They come in as the 3 seed. A very, very comfortable win in their first round matchup against the 14-seeded Lawrence Cardinals. 52-23 was that final score for the Irish. They held the Cardinals under 10 points in every quarter. And you mentioned it, Nick, 3 players in double figures, including Izzy Diaz, who had 10 points. And we just heard from one of the Notre Dame parents, or scores, I should say, at the scoring table, that she had her 100th block in that last game. So a milestone watch for Isabella Diaz. And one tonight as well. She's 6 rebounds away from 500. So, Nick, that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But Izzy Diaz, one of the key players for this team. Caroline Foley and Megan Connolly is the leading scorer on this Irish team. 11.1 points per game and 6 straight with 10-plus points. It's 6 straight games in a row with 10 or more points for Megan Connolly. Do you think she's going to be the focal point of this offense tonight for the Irish, Nick?
Yeah, no, I really do. She is a very dynamic scorer. She can hit you from the outside. She can hit you from inside. She can drive and be aggressive and penetrate the defense and get to the line if she has to. And she's going to have to do that tonight. I mean, you look at the matchup, it's pretty evenly sized matchup. You don't have too much size advantage for one team or the other. So looking for Connolly to use her skill set to go all over the floor and create different ways to score at the basket tonight.
Yeah, and these two teams we mentioned played in the opener way back on December 17th of last year. Now you could say that we're in 2025. 47-27, not a very high-scoring game between those two teams, but both teams probably looking a little bit different now than they did way back in mid-December. 6 straight wins in this series for Notre Dame. Got to go all the way back to 2019, the last win for Trenton in this series, and it has been not great offensively for the Tornadoes over that span. In the last 6 games, they're averaging just 29.5 points per game in that span, a high of 40 points. Very tough going in this series for Trenton as of late. The teams are wrapping up their warm-ups in a little bit, and I'll get to tell you about a couple of our great sponsors for tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by the Kaufman's Printing. Have you heard? Mercer County Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing at info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com. Tonight's game also brought to you by Jammer Doors and Windows. Jammer Doors and Windows is a fourth-generation local family-owned business since 1920, offering Rainer garage doors and openers, the finest garage doors and openers. Jammer also carries entry doors, patio doors, and windows, sales, service, and installation. And Jammer Doors and Windows does their own installation using no subcontractors, which means fair prices and more pride in their work. Both residential and commercial sales and service. Visit Jammer Doors and Windows at their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Avenue, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Their Yardley showroom in the Gristmill at 10 North Main Street is open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709. That's 215-493-7709. Jammer Doors and Windows. The other matchups in the quarterfinals of the CVC girls tournament. It's the 1 seed Hightstown Rams. They got that lone bye in the first round. They'll take on the 9 seed Hopewell Valley Bulldogs. It's the 4-5 matchup. Ewing taking on Robbinsville, and then Princeton, the 2 seed, playing the 7 seed of Steiner. All 4 of those games happening tonight. And we'll have the semifinals next Wednesday on the 12th. And then the final we played at West Windsor Plainsboro North on Saturday afternoon, February the 15th.
Well, want to mention, Andrew, too, in regards to that, the winner will face Steiner and Princeton.
Yep.
Princeton, the 2 seed tonight, will have home court advantage. Notre Dame beat both teams already this year. Back on the 14th of January, they beat Princeton. Back on the 19th of December, they beat Steiner. Whereas Trenton Central has not played Steiner this year, and they lost to Princeton on the 23rd of January, 54-36. Princeton a 14-6 record, so no matter who wins that one, it'll be a tough matchup for the winner of this game tonight.
A bit of a look ahead there for the CVC semis. But tonight, we got the quarterfinals. It's the number 3 seed Notre Dame Irish taking on the number 11 seed Trenton Tornadoes. Tip-off coming up momentarily. Stick with us right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are number 1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Starting in guard, junior number 2, Angelique Pacheco.
Starting lineups getting rolled out here at Notre Dame High School.
Guard, senior number 1, Aaliyah
And we can roll through those starters for you here for the visiting Trenton Tornadoes. It's Aaliyah Smith, Angelique Pacheco, Lamia Brown-Johnson, Aviana Ellerby, and Olivia Durden. Smith, Pacheco, Brown-Johnson, Ellerby, and Durden for second-year head coach Aja Carter. And for the hosting Notre Dame Irish, it's Caroline Foley, Megan Connolly, Elena Ramirez, Olivia Barrero, and Elizabella Diaz. Foley, Connolly, Ramirez, Barrero, and Diaz for first-year head coach Beth Fitzpatrick.
Beth Fitzpatrick has really been the storyline. Of course, the new head coach, first-year head coach at the helm of this girls program. An 87 graduate is leading into a 12-6 record this year. 30 years of coaching experience for head coach Beth Fitzpatrick, a Notre Dame Hall of Famer, as she's gotten this program back on its track after head coach last year, James Martino, stepped down.
Starting at forward, senior number 42.
Yeah, a lot of success under Martino for the Irish. 12 straight winning seasons for Notre Dame, and they're well on their way to their 13th. Pretty sure it's impossible for them to now get a losing record this season with the amount of games they have left. Obviously, if you win in the postseason, there's only one loss that can knock you out of a tournament, so losses won't be piling up for the Irish. They're 12-6 this season, so soon they'll be officially clinching a 13th consecutive winning season. They were 16-11 last year. With Beth Fitzpatrick. She's coached all around in the CVC. She coached with Hightstown, West Windsor-Plaisboro South, Hopewell Valley, and now lands here at Notre Dame for her first season in charge of the Irish.
And credit to Aja Carter as well, the second-year coach for the Tornadoes this year. 7 wins in her first year, 10 wins already to this point. Central was eliminated in the first round of the Mercer County tournament last year, so they already got further than they did last year, and a couple more wins under their belt, and they do have a couple more regular season games. No matter what happens at the end of this tournament, whether they win or lose tonight, they still have a couple games to improve from last year.
The Tornadoes will actually be playing in an in-season tournament at Kane University this weekend, but got to take care of business first here in the CVC quarterfinals. And it's Notre Dame winning the tip first at home. It was Isabella Diaz winning that tip for the Irish. She gets the ball inside. They knock it outside, and the three goes up. No good. That one coming from the corner for Megan Connolly. Second chance opportunity for the Irish. As rebounds out to Elena Ramirez. Her pass inside gets batted away. Over in the corner now is Olivia Barrero. Back up top, here's Ramirez. Outside pass gets deflected by Aaliyah Smith. It's in the hands now of Caroline Foley. Good defense early from Trenton. Ramirez inside, batted away, and a turnover early on for the Irish. Here's Trenton now the other way, and they have a turnover themselves as Angelique Pacheco tried to feed it inside to Lamia Brown-Johnson, and she couldn't handle it.
And some zone defense, it looks like, for the Tornadoes to come out of this. They've been very hands-friendly, 3-2 zone defense, trying to attack this Irish offense.
Caroline Foley in the corner. Gives it up to Megan Connolly, over to Ramirez. Good ball movement for the Irish. Here's a three from the opposite way. Buried by Olivia Barrero. They're actually going to call it a 2. Guess it was inside the arc. But nonetheless, first bucket of the game going to the Irish and Olivia Barrero. Notre Dame averaging 44.3 points per game this season. Neither of these teams really offensive juggernauts. This one in the corner, and that one's good as well. This one's going to be a 3. Aaliyah Smith with that one. And Trenton takes the lead. Aaliyah Smith, one of the leading scorers on the Tornadoes, 7.7 points per game. Trenton as a team averaging just 40.6 per game across 22. This one's a 3 off the front rim from Caroline Foley. Rebound from Aaliyah Smith. Smith taking it the other way for Trenton. Bumps into a teammate and loses the handle. Now going the other way is Isabella Diaz for the Irish. Good feed, but the layup too strong from Megan Connolly. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Angelique Pacheco, which is going to be called for a travel. Aja Carter tried to get over and call a timeout, but not in time. 3-2 your score. Trenton leading just over 2 minutes into this one. Good inbound pass. Jumper from the elbow. Good from Isabella Diaz.
Good inbound pass there. Diaz using her height to advantage. Got up and buried that.
Isabella Diaz had a season-high 10 points in the first round against Lawrence. Added 5 rebounds in there as well. Losing the handle for a moment was Brown Johnson, but gets it back. Ball movement now at the top of the key for the Tornadoes. Here's a jumper from deep inside, no good. Grabbing the rebound inside is Olivia Durden, and she's fouled.
Shooting foul on the Irish, going to the line for the Tornadoes. Olivia Durden, shooting 2.
Darden, the junior, puts up her first free throw and misses.
She had 8 points, 11 boards in the first round matchup for the Tornadoes against Allentown on their win. And we've seen some early aggressive defense from the Tornadoes. They had 15 steals in that game. So that's going to be a very key for them to getting their hands in the Irish passes.
Darden 0 for 2 at the line. Trenton gets the rebound, but then it's ripped away by Caroline Foley. Going the other way now for the Irish. Here's Megan Connolly. Back to Foley as the Irish set their offense. Foley up top. Inside to Diaz. Good feed outside to Ramirez for 3. Too strong. Foley overstepping on the rebound, but it goes all the way out past half court, and it's picked up by Megan Connolly. Another opportunity for Notre Dame. Ramirez, good dribble inside, puts up a jumper from about 15 feet out, won't fall. And now Durden goes down with it underneath, loses the handle as it's knocked away, and it rolls out of play underneath the basket at Notre Dame. Will inbound. And we're going to sub before the ball gets inbounded. No, they're actually not going to let her in. That's Jamira Glanton waiting to get in for Trenton. And we said it was kind of a surprise that Glanton wasn't in the starting lineup for the Tornadoes, but she's going to enter early on in this one. And now they will let her on.
Yeah, they buzzer rang on the score table. Officials changing their mind there.
So Glanton will replace Aviana Ellerby. Notre Dame inbounds. 1-2 action between Barrero and Connolly inside to Ramirez. She can't get anything as it misses the rim and the net. Deep three from Megan Connolly, and it's no good. Battle for the rebound inside the paint, picked up by the Irish and Isabella Diaz as she inches her way toward 500 career rebounds. Here's Caroline Foley inside to Diaz. Diaz turning it outside. Here's a 3 from Ramirez. Misses everything. Might have got a piece of it defensively. Foley picks up the rebound. Notre Dame doing a great job on the offensive boards. Deep 3 from Connolly. Steph Curry range. She misses everything. Connolly gets her own rebound now. Dribbles inside. Strong finish. A long offensive play there for the Irish.
An aggressive nature from Connolly on that one.
Yeah, the one deep 3 from about 35 feet out. Would have been insane if it went in. And now Trenton going to take the first time out of the game as Asia Carter wants to slow things down a bit. 6-3 is your score. The Irish lead it, 3:33 left to go in the first quarter of the CVC quarterfinal on the WBCB Sports Network. And it's brought to you by Morrisville Chiropractic, who provides quick and effective pain relief through natural healing. At Morrisville Chiropractic, 632 Crown Street, they pledge to make you, the patient, part of their chiropractic family. In addition to providing neck and pain relief, Morrisville Chiropractic will also improve your overall health. Proper chiropractic treatment equals better health, so you can enjoy doing the things you like to do. Morrisville Chiropractic is at 632 Crown Street on the corner of East Trenton Avenue, opposite the Morrisville Shopping Center. And they're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 3 to 6 p.m. and Tuesdays, 1 to 6 p.m. Visit them at MorrisvilleChiropracticCenter.com. And Mayor Reed Gussiora of the City of Trenton would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the court. Mayor Reed Gussiora is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. Andrew Myers alongside Nick Gallagher, CVC quarterfinals. First quarter action between Notre Dame and Trenton. Notre Dame leading 6-3. 3 different scores for the Irish. Here's Jamira Glanton, first touches on offense for her. Leading scorer for the Tornadoes this season was not in the starting 5, excuse me. And a turnover for Trenton as Notre Dame takes it the other way, looking to add to their lead. Here's Caroline Foley. Inside to Diaz. Poked away by Darden, and then Darden steps out of bounds. Olivia Barrero will inbound for the Irish underneath. Barrero gets it back in the corner, thinking three, gives it off to Caroline Foley. Her three hits the back of the iron. Darden with the rebound, and then the ball poked out of the hand of Aaliyah Smith. And another turnover for Trenton. Can Notre Dame take advantage of the turnovers? Could be a key in this one. Isabella Diaz nearly turned the ball over there, able to hang on to it though. Quick ball movement, one touches here from the Irish, and then that one poked away. Jamira Glanton with the steal. She's taking it the other way now for the Tornadoes. Cutting inside. Connolly steps in defensively, and Glanton's pass is intercepted.
Another turnover. Glanton looked like she had space for the shot.
And a good feed inside. Isabella Diaz all alone as she got behind Darden. Caroline Foley with the pass, and the Irish extend their lead to 5. And another turnover for Trenton. Inside, too far for Connolly, and Connolly throws it away. Good feed inside. Here's Darden, misses the layup. Second chance effort, puts it way too high off the top of the backboard. Not surprised they didn't call a whistle there. And they'll let it play on as Notre Dame grabs a rebound. Darden misses 2 layups for Trenton. Deep three for Connolly again. Nearly a wedgie on the right side. Glanton picks up the rebound. And the deep three's not really working early on for Connolly. She's chucked up 3 from way out. None of them falling. Darden, quick ball movement now for Trenton. Aaliyah Smith, lone scorer for the Tornadoes to this point. Just 3 points for Trenton. Glanton gives it up to Smith. Good man-to-man defense for the Irish. Here's a 3, banked in and good. Lamia Brown-Johnson, second 3 of the day for the Tornadoes. So we enter the final minute of the first quarter. 8-6, Notre Dame leads Trenton. Good drive inside, reverse layup, can't get it to fall for Ramirez. Poked out of bounds by Angelique Pacheco. It'll stay here with Notre Dame. Couple of subs for both teams, as Victoria Boucher and Grace Hempel will enter for the Irish. Grace Hempsel, excuse me. And Hempsel gets the ball right at the free throw line, puts up a shot in heavy traffic, looking for a foul. She won't get it though. And it's last touched by the Irish, so Trenton will inbound.
It looked like the same play Izzy Diaz ran earlier in the game when she got the jumper. Hempsel that time.
Beth Fitzpatrick maybe wanting Hempsel to pass the ball away in that chance there, because she was really heavily guarded by 2 Tornadoes right at the free throw line. Here's a good move by Glanton. Possibly getting a piece of that was Hempsel. And then Glanton is fouled on the second chance effort.
Shooting foul by the Irish, going to the line for the Tornadoes, number 12, Kamira Glanton, shooting 2.
Jamira Glanton, just under 11 points per game, 10.3 rebounds per game. That's 6th in the CVC. Puts up her first free throw, and it's good.
Trenton offense been struggling. Going to need her to get going. They've had a couple of sloppy possessions. They really haven't settled in so far in this first quarter. I know we're tied now, but it's been a couple of possessions where the Tornadoes could actually have a nice lead if it wasn't for a couple of their turnovers.
Glanton makes both free throws, and we're all tied up at 8. 20 seconds left to go and counting in the first quarter. Notre Dame possibly holding for the last possession of the quarter. To the corner, Caroline Foley, 10 seconds on the clock now. Ramirez, back to Foley, getting a hand on his Trenton, still up for grabs. Foley picks it up, 3 on the clock, and contact made right at the top of the arc. It's Jamira Glanton and Elena Ramirez. Foul called on Glanton, 1.8 left on the clock. Notre Dame, a little bit of a time for a dribble and a shot, but you would think probably just a catch and shoot here. They get it inside, a turnaround, couple dribbles for Hempsel. She doesn't get the shot off, it doesn't fall anyway. One too many dribbles there from Grace Hempsel. And that'll do it for the first quarter, a very exciting first quarter at that in the CVC quarterfinal matchup. 8-8 your score through the first 8 minutes of this one. Tonight's game brought to you by the Capital Area YMCA at 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. Presents an intro to martial arts for all ages. The Capital Area YMCA, along with Red Dragon Karate, presents Intro to Martial Arts with Master Ivan Mendez. Classes are Monday and Thursdays, ages 4 to 10 and 11 to 17. Capital Area YMCA members, classes are $35 per month, and non-members, it's $55 per month. It also includes uniforms and a belt ceremony. Learn to build confidence, dedication, and determination. For more information about the Capital Area YMCA Intro to Martial Arts classes, call 609-599-9622 or visit www.capitalymca.org. That's 609-599-9622 or capitalymca.org. Capital Area YMCA, 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. And if your school would like a game, any game, or any sport video streamed like the one you're watching right now, you can contact WBCB Sports Director Brianne O'Neill at brianne@WBCB1490.com. That's BREANNE at WBCB1490.com. Andrew Myers alongside Nick Gallagher at Notre Dame High School. 8-8 your score after the first quarter. CVC tournament quarterfinals. 3rd seeded Notre Dame taking on 11th seeded Trenton. Tornadoes open up the second quarter with the ball. Gabriella Smith in for the first time today. Smith, a feed inside. Shot off the side of the backboard from Brown Johnson, and then a good feed the other way for the Irish. Connolly picks up, chucks up a floater. Way too strong off the back glass. And taking it the other way now is Glanton. Glanton's layup misses. Second chance effort from Ellerby. Maybe a piece on it from the Irish defensively. Back and forth they go. And now the ball knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Irish. Megan Connolly looking for a foul, some contact as she went up for that shot. Isabella Diaz with 4 points in the first quarter for the Irish. Olivia Barrero, and Megan Connolly each with 2. Good move inside for Caroline Foley. Her floater can't fall. But Foley will go to the line for a pair of shots. Foley averaging 10.4 points per game this season. 86% free throw shooter. She buries the first one. Foley was all over the stat sheet against Lawrence in the first round. Her first career double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. She added 7 assists as well. She knocks down both her free throws, and the Irish regain the lead, 10-8.
Seeing some good defense, Andrew, early through the first quarter and plus a minute here or so from both teams. The 3-2 defense from Trenton has been working out, and the Irish have been aggressive as well in their end of the defense.
Absolutely. The Irish very quick on the defensive end. Long three, doesn't get it to fall. It's Angelique Pacheco with that jumper. And then Irish knocks the ball out of play. Tornadoes will inbound underneath the basket. Get it deep through the hands of Ellerby, but she's able to stay with it. Now a three from the corner hits the side of the backboard. So that was Gabriella Smith putting up a triple. Gabriella Smith, the leading scorer for Trenton last season at 9 points per game. She's averaging 7.2 this year. Diaz inside, one-touch shot, misses everything from Barrero. Second chance for Notre Dame. Ramirez misses everything, thought there was contact, but no whistle. And now Ramirez trying to trap Glanton in the corner, can't do so though. Jamira Glanton the other way for the Tornadoes. Quick ball movement all around. Here's Pacheco. Pacheco driving inside, layup, she's fouled.
Shooting foul by the Irish to the line for the Tornadoes.
Angelique Pacheco to the line for 2.
Yeah, Trenton Central's been doing really good with the defense that's leading to transition. They haven't really converted on a lot of those possessions, but they're doing a good job of getting multiple bodies inside down low for the Irish down low in that 3-2 zone defense. And it's kind of flustering Notre Dame. You don't see that, Andrew, too often at the high school level. 3-2 zone, it's very rare. Maybe a tight game you'll see to start out with that defense. It's very different to see at this level.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can teach the team to do it, teach your players how to do it effectively, why not? As Pacheco goes 1 for 2 from the line. It's a 1-point game now, 10-9, Notre Dame leads. Isabella Diaz from the baseline, dribbles it out to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to put up a shot, jump ball called before it though. She's tied up with Glanton. And possession arrow stays down here with Notre Dame. Barrero, the inbounder, looking for Diaz inside. Diaz, good move, off the glass and in. Isabella Diaz up to 6 points. Good move inside. She chucks up a shot, looking for the contact. It was Gabriella Smith, but nothing called by the refs. Trying to draw contact with Smith. Feed inside to Diaz. Here's a 3 from the wing. Too strong. As this ball goes over toward us. That was Talia Niffin putting up a 3 for the Irish. She's made 5 threes this season, has Niffin, the sophomore. Heavy rotation for Notre Dame on this roster. Got a lot of players' minutes. And look no further than their average margin of victory in their 12 wins this season to see why they get a lot of players' minutes. 17.6 points is their average margin of victory. They blow out teams on a regular basis. And a lot of those teams, CVC teams. Pacheco trying to draw a foul, but then she loses the handle going up. Driving inside the paint. Another turnover for Trenton. And a good move inside. Ramirez weaves through 2 defenders and puts it off the glass and in. First point of the day for Elena Ramirez. Extends the Irish lead to 5. Smith across the Glenn. Hesitation move from Glenn. Jumper off the glass and rim. No good. Diaz with the rebound. And Connolly slowing up now for Notre Dame. 14-9. The Irish lead the Tornadoes. Inside feed to Diaz. Out to the corner for Ramirez. Good ball movement from Notre Dame. Here's Foley. Up top, guarded by Angelique Pacheco. Connolly getting double teamed. Gives it off to Barrero. Good defense by Trenton. 3 from the top of the key from Caroline Foley. Too strong. And it'll go out of play.
Out by the Irish Tornadoes ball. Checking in for the Irish, Talia Niffin and Grace Hensel.
Talia Niffin and Grace Hempsell will re-enter for Notre Dame. Both of them getting action against Lawrence in the first round. A 29-point win for the Irish in that one. Hempsell had 6 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. Niffin had 3 points and 4 assists. Megan Connolly was the leading scorer in that one for the Irish with 12. Here's a 3 from the wing, too strong. Off the hands of Brown Johnson. Rebound by Foley. Pushes it the other way. Connolly dribbles it out. And Foley, a good feed inside. Wide open layup. As cool as you like. A good finish from Grace Hempsell, her first points of the night. And the Irish, with their largest lead of the day, 16-9. 3 minutes left to go and counting in the second quarter. Smith, hesitation dribble. Looking for Darden. It's off her hand though, and Glanton picks up out to the corner. Darden inside, and it's knocked away. Another turnover for Trenton. Notre Dame on a bit of a run right now. Niffin looking to feed inside, looking for Hempsell. It's intercepted. And Glanton, a good move, getting around the defender on the left side of the paint. She's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
It's been an 8-1 Irish scoring advantage to start this second quarter. Glanton trying to stop the bleeding here and earns the trip to the line.
Glanton already 2 for 2 at the line before that one. Now 3 for 3 on a pair of free throws in the first quarter. Glanton, Brown, Johnson, and Smith, the 3 scores in the first quarter for the Tornadoes. Angelique Pacheco has joined them. And Glanton misses that one. 16-10. Notre Dame doing a great job of getting the ball inside. Connolly for a corner 3, misses everything. Air ball from the senior. And trying to go coast to coast is Aaliyah Smith, and she will do so as the floater's good. Aaliyah Smith for the Tornadoes. Two minutes left to go in the first half. 16-12. Notre Dame leads Trenton. Volume starting to rise here in the gym. And that ball knocked away out of the hand of Grace Hemsel. Asia Carter looking for an explanation from the official. She thinks it was off of Notre Dame.
Off the Irish, Tornadoes ball.
And they will reverse it, as they'll say it was off of Hemsel last. So a turnover for the Irish. And a chance for the Tornadoes to get back in another possession. Notre Dame is outscoring Trenton 8-1 in this quarter. Last 3 points have gone to the Tornadoes. And another bucket here will make it a 1-possession game. But that won't help them as a turnover goes. Aaliyah Smith and Jamira Glanton not on the same page. Unforced error from the Tornadoes. And we'll see if the Irish can take advantage. Good move by Ramirez. Inside, she's fouled.
Shooting foul by the Tornadoes going to the line for the Irish. Elena Ramirez, shooting 2.
Irish doing a nice job of drawing a foul. Ramirez misses the first. Elena Ramirez was shut out against Lawrence. No points for her in that first round win. She's 2 points away from 500 for her career. And make it one more now as she goes 1 for 2 from the line. 5-point lead for Notre Dame and another turnover for Trenton. Starting to sound like a broken record here with Tornadoes being sloppy with the ball offensively.
Yeah, it's been the story for them in the first half. Only 12 points to show for it. But, I mean, really, if they've limited that and then they can adjust in the second half, Andrew, it could be a lot closer game down the stretch.
Still a close game, just 5 points separate them. Good spin around jumper missed by Ramirez. Good move by her to create space.
Thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, Elena Ramirez just 1 point away from 500 for her career. The senior. Pacheco with a floater, doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Inside, rolling along the cylinder, doesn't get it to fall, and then Glanton with a third chance opportunity finally finds the bottom of the bucket for Trenton.
She just threw that up there on the backboard and just hoped something would go down, and it did.
Aviana Ellerby had a good look, but it rolled off the back rim. Good feed inside. Here's Hemsel. Hers can't fall. On the floor. Going the other way now is Pacheco for the Irish. Under 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Pacheco puts up a layup. Misses everything. And Notre Dame now picks up. Isabella Diaz, the point center for Notre Dame, bringing it up. Ramirez on the move inside. Floater doesn't fall. Diaz second chance effort. Can't get it to go. Glanton picks up, and she won't get a shot up before the buzzer. Tired bodies put their hands on their knees, and that'll do it for the first half. Low scoring first half. Just 31 points combined for both teams. And a 3-point lead for the Notre Dame Irish as they lead at 17-14 in this CVC quarterfinal matchup, 3 versus 11 seed-wise. It's the home team, Notre Dame Irish, taking the lead into the half. Tonight's game brought to you by Haldeman Ford. As you're listening to Haldeman Ford, a game of the day. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th anniversary on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. And they hope you enjoyed today's game. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does, and will continue to do that. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And if you enjoy watching this basketball game and would like to play some hoops yourself, the Capital Area YMCA at 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton offers open gym basketball from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday. This open gym basketball is open to all ages. Keep your love for basketball and enjoy open gym basketball at the Capital Area YMCA Monday through Thursday, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Remember, this is open to all ages. The Capital Area YMCA at 431 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. 17-14, your score here on the WBCB Sports Network halftime between Notre Dame and Trenton. Stick with us. We'll be back for second half action in a couple of moments right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is in good hands at Haldeman Collision, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They do it all at Haldeman Collision. Minor dents and dings, bumpers, windshields, major body, and frame damage. Free estimates, 24-hour towing, most insurance accepted, and loaners available. Haldeman Collision works with all makes and models. They'll go out of their way to getting your car back in brand new condition. Haldeman Collision, conveniently located 20 minutes from Langhorne, Princeton, Ewing on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Hi, I'm Gene Bowie of Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville. I'm a longtime Trenton resident and supporter of Trenton Youth Athletics. And if you're in the need of a new or pre-owned Lincoln or any other pre-owned vehicle, please visit us at Seoka Lincoln of Lawrenceville, 2920 Brunswick Pike, Lawrenceville, New Jersey, and we hope to see you real soon.
Hi, I'm Sean Spiller, President of the New Jersey Education Association. On behalf of the 200,000 educators in all of our public schools, we wish all of our student athletes the very best luck in today's competition. We would also like to recognize the students in our public schools who participate in extracurricular activities, like the school play, robotics class, or the marching band. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation. When parents, schools, and educators work together, our students are the winners. New Jersey Education Association supports our great public schools.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. WBCB, Levittown, and Trenton.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota is the choice for your next vehicle purchase or service this season. With new Toyota models available for immediate delivery and over 100 certified used and pre-owned vehicles for any budget. Plus service specials to keep you on the road to victory. Shop or schedule online at teamtoyota.net or choose one of our 3 locations in Langhorne, Glen Mills, or Princeton. Are you part of the team?
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily or have them cater your next party or fair. The Italian People's Bakery, located at 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Andrew Myers alongside Nick Gallagher here at Notre Dame High School, the CVC quarterfinals of the CVC tournament. 3rd-seeded Notre Dame Irish hosting the 11th-seeded Trenton Tornadoes and leading the Tornadoes 17-14. And we can roll through the scoring numbers for you in that first half. For the leading Irish, there's 17 points scored by 6 different players. It's Isabella Diaz leading with 6, and she has 2 rebounds. She's now just 4 rebounds away from 500 for her career, is Isabella Diaz. And we have Elena Ramirez with 3 points and 4 different players with 2. Caroline Foley, Megan Connolly, Olivia Barrero, and Grace Hempsell for the Trenton Tornadoes. Their 14 points scored by 4 players, led by 5 from Alea Smith and Jamira Glanton. Lamia Brown-Johnson hit a 3 in the first quarter, and then 1 point from Angelique Pacheco. And that's where we stand, 17-14, Notre Dame leading Trenton. Nothing separating the two teams after the first quarter. It was 8-8 on the scoreboard. Notre Dame outscoring Trenton 9-6 in the second quarter. And the Tornadoes will begin with the opening possession of the second half. Trailing by 3. Trenton opening up the second half with Jamira Glanton in the starting 11, or excuse me, starting 5. Second time I did that. I had soccer on the mind, Nick.
It happens, man.
And a turnover for Trenton. They had a bulk of Tornadoes in the first half. And Notre Dame not changing their offensive strategy, trying to get that ball inside. And it's Isabella Diaz with the first field goal of the second half. She's up to 8 points. Isabella Diaz coming off a season-high 10 points against Lawrence in the first round on Tuesday. Nearing that. Jumper from the free throw. Off the back iron. No good from Jamira Glanton. Diaz dribbles outside, gives it off to Foley. Foley with a move inside. Floater too strong. Trenton picks up and goes the other way. Here's Glanton. Glanton off her knee and out of play.
Out of bounds off the Tornadoes, Irish ball.
Yeah, for the Tornadoes, Andrew, in the second half, besides Glanton, someone else is going to have to step up for them in the scoring department. She's doing a lot of the work, but she's got to get some help from her teammates. Not Irish to get contributions anywhere, so it really doesn't matter for them. Anybody can get hot.
Yeah, Glanton with 5, Aaliyah Smith with 5. There's Caroline Foley with a jumper from about 20 feet out. That's good. Caroline Foley with 4 points now for the Irish. Aaliyah Smith loses the handle inside as Ramirez got her hand and poked it out. Caroline Foley picks up and goes the other way for the Irish. Outlet pass to Connolly, inside to Ramirez. Layup good. And a timeout called. 6-0 run to open up the second quarter, or excuse me, the second half for the Irish as they open up a 9-point lead, their largest of the evening. And you're listening to the Haldeman Ford Game of the Day. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th anniversary on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Hopes you enjoy today's game. Tonight's game also brought to you by Hyundai of Trenton. Car buying made simple at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. Over 100 new Hyundai models from Elantras and Sonatas to SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, and Palisade, including hybrid models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory, including a huge selection of pre-owned certified vehicles. No market adjustments on any car in stock. Get an extra $1,000 rebate trade-in value toward any new vehicle. Hyundai of Trenton will buy your vehicle even if you don't purchase a new car. Fast payment, top dollar paid for your car. Hyundai of Trenton, car buying made simple, and the area's fastest growing dealership at 1655, North Olden Avenue, Ewing Township. And Mercer County, have you heard the news? Kaufman's Printing now offers same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Kaufman's Printing at info@kaufmansprinting.com. That's info@kaufmansprinting.com. And don't forget to mention WBCB for 10% off your order. 23-14, Notre Dame leads Trenton. Just a little bit into the third quarter of this CVC tournament quarterfinal matchup. Pacheco trying to get that ball. Poked away by Alana Ramirez. And then Pacheco the other way defensively, getting a hand to that one. It'll stay with Notre Dame though. Trenton into double digits in the turnover department. Megan Connolly has to go out to pick that one up, and then she's called for a double dribble. Notre Dame has dominated this series as of late. 6 straight games with a victory for Notre Dame. And their average margin of victory, 30.5 points. They're not just winning games in this series, they're just utterly dominating them. Trenton has been able to hold Notre Dame under 50 points just twice in those 6 games. One of them was in the season opener this year, a 47-27 win for Notre Dame. Layup inside, no good from Iviana Ellerby. Isabella Diaz picks up inside, couple of dribbles for Notre Dame, and she gets the ball stripped away from her. Jemima Glanton going the other way for Trenton. Wide open lane for layup, good. Jemima Glanton up to 7 points now, leading scorer for the Tornadoes.
Foul on the floor by the Tornadoes, Irish ball.
Trenton called for a reach-in foul. Notre Dame will inbound right in front of the scoring table. Ball on the floor, a couple of bodies on the floor. Another jump ball called. Believe it's going to stay with Notre Dame. Trenton opened up the half with possession. Hasn't been a jump ball yet, so Notre Dame will keep possession. Inbound in the backcourt for Megan Connolly. Connolly working on Aaliyah Smith. Connolly with a left-footed layup, misses everything, too hard off the glass. And now Jemima Glanton going the other way for Trenton. She slows it up a bit, picks it up, gets around Connolly, and Connolly picks her pocket. Oh, what a play from Megan Connolly. Taking it the other way now for the Irish, puts up a layup. Whistle goes and one. Megan Connolly, what a sequence.
Shooting foul, the Tornadoes to the line, attempting a three-point play. Megan Connolly shooting one.
Megan Connolly swipes that ball away from Jemima Glanton and then takes it the other way, puts up a layup, gets it to fall and gets fouled. First points of the second half for Connolly. Averaging 11.1 points per game, leads the Irish in that department. And she will complete the three-point play. As the Irish have opened up a 10-point lead. First time they've been ahead by double digits today. Here's a two-pointer just inside, off the mark from Gabriella Smith. And then Smith gets a second chance effort, tries to find Glanton on the other side of the court and throws it away.
Yeah, Glanton was there, had it back door, just a little too far from her stretch.
Turnovers really starting to mount for Trenton. And Notre Dame's been taking advantage of them. Good move inside for Diaz. Gives it off to Reese Parker. Parker looking for Diaz inside, and it's poked away. Turnover by the Irish. Angelique Pacheco in the corner, guarded by Ramirez. Picks up her dribble, gives it off to Glenn. Finds Smith up top for three. Gabriella Smith, too strong. Reese Parker picks up the rebound. Trenton hasn't hit a three since the first quarter. Aaliyah Smith and Lamia Brown-Johnson, that's the first two buckets of the game for Tornadoes. Isabella Diaz can't get that layup to fall. Second chance ever from Ramirez, can't go. And finally, it's picked up by Gabriella Smith, and she's fouled.
Foul on the floor by the Irish, Tornadoes ball.
Caroline Foley called for the foul for Notre Dame. Just 2 points in this quarter so far for the Tornadoes.
Checking in for the Irish, number 33, Victoria Boucher.
And Victoria Boucher re-enters for Notre Dame. Trenton setting up their offense. Gabriella Smith feeds Glanton. Glanton inside. Players slowed up a bit. They were expecting a whistle. Didn't get it. And a turnover for the Tornadoes. Last off of Angelique Pacheco.
You can't always rely on the official's whistle. You just got to continue to play until you hear it. But still the turnover for the Tornadoes. Irish get it right back.
There was more than one player that kind of hesitated just for ever so slightly. And the play continued. Trenton didn't take advantage of it, though. Stripped away there as Ramirez goes to the floor, and then poked away as Parker comes back and knocks it out of the hand of Glanton. And Notre Dame going to slow things down and take a timeout here. They lead it by 10, 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. It's a 26-16 lead for Notre Dame. Tonight's game brought to you by Jammer Doors and Windows. Jammer Doors and Windows, a fourth generation, a local family-owned business since 1920, offering Rainer Garage Doors and Openers, the finest garage doors and openers. Jammer also carries entry doors, patio doors, and windows, sales, service, and installation. Jammer Doors and Windows does their own installation using no subcontractors, which means fair prices and more pride in their work. Both residential and commercial sales and service. Visit Jammer Doors and Windows at their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Avenue, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville. Their Yardley showroom in the Gristmill at 10 North Main Street is open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709. That's 215-493-7709. Jammer Doors and Windows since 1920. And Mayor Reed Cassiora of the City of Trenton would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term, and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the court. Mayor Reed Cassiora is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. 2:54 left on the clock in the third quarter, 26-16. Notre Dame leading in this CVC tournament quarterfinal matchup. Tornadoes setting up their offense. Aaliyah Smith up top. Angelique Pacheco looking at the basket, couple dribbles inside, and she's fouled.
Shooting foul by the Irish going to the line for the Tornadoes. Angelique Pacheco shooting 2.
Yeah, Boucher didn't like the call there, but she did hold her there on the shot attempt.
Angelique Pacheco at the line for Trenton, misses the first. Pacheco averaging just under 7 points per game this season. In the top 10 in assists per game. Goes 1 for 2 at the line for her first point of the second half. And Pacheco had a pretty strong game against Notre Dame in the opener way back in December. 6 points, 6 rebounds, a pair of assists, and 2 blocks. She had 11 points against Allentown in that first round win for Trenton. Leading scorer in that game, in fact, was Pacheco. And now an offensive foul called on Notre Dame.
Yeah, they're going to get Ramirez with a block there, an illegal screen.
Ramirez didn't agree with the call. See if Trenton can take advantage of that turnover. And just like that, Pacheco tries to get a ball inside. It's intercepted by Connolly, and Connolly feeds Elena Ramirez, who goes down hard. She's fouled underneath the basket.
Shooting foul by the Tornadoes going to the line for the Irish. Elena Ramirez shooting 2.
Elena Ramirez knocks down the first. She's eclipsed 500 points for her career, has Elena Ramirez, the senior. So congratulations to her, up to 6 points in this game now. Needed 4 to get to 500. And she goes 2 for 2 from the line to extend Notre Dame's lead to 11. Just 3 points in this quarter for Trenton as we approach 2 minutes left on the clock in the third. Notre Dame trying to extend the deficit, extend the lead. 3 misses everything from Aaliyah Smith. Not the best of shot choices there for Trenton. And Notre Dame will slow up. Good 1-2 play between Ramirez and Diaz. Ramirez with a layup, misses the rim. And the ball knocked out of play. It'll go the other way for Trenton.
Checking in for the Tornadoes, Lamia Brown-Johnson.
Trenton needs some points on this possession. They want to stick in this one. 3-2 strong from Pacheco. Jump ball now. It'll stay with Trenton.
Jump ball, possession, Tornadoes.
Tornadoes struggling from the field. Just 17 points to this point. And now they're actually going to say that possession is going to Notre Dame.
Irish ball.
Trenton not questioning it. Asia Carter not questioning it. She didn't get an explanation, though, from the referees, so maybe that's what she's upset about. But just been that kind of night for Trenton. So it goes the other way for Notre Dame. Hemsel puts up a layup. Getting a piece of it is Pacheco.
Tornadoes ball.
And ball don't lie as a turnover there for Notre Dame. Trenton will get the ball back. Tornadoes not a very prolific offensive team, averaging just 40.6 points per game this year. They just have 17 tonight. But Checo too strong on the three, trying to get under 20. Megan Connolly with the rebound, going the other way for the Irish. Connolly drawing a foul. She puts up a layup. Really no chance for that ball to go in, but a nice job by Connolly to get a shot up to get to the line rather than it being a foul on the floor. Asia Carter pleading her case for that to be a foul on the floor. Megan Connolly taking her time at the line. Puts up the first free throw and misses. Connolly with 2 points in the first quarter, shut out in the second. She's got 3 in this third. 5 points. Leading scorer of the game is Isabella Diaz with 8. Not much offense in this one, 45 combined points. As we're in the final minute of the third quarter. Make it 46 now as Connolly knocks down that free throw. 1 for 2 at the line was the senior. And a 12-point lead for Notre Dame, their largest in this game. Gabriella Smith at the wing, gives it up to Pacheco. Lamia Brown-Johnson. Tornadoes trying to unlock a lane offensively. Pacheco driving, swatted away by Diaz. Second chance for Glanton, and she misses everything. Frustration growing for Trenton and Glanton. And a feed inside, wide open. Layup good from Victoria Boucher. 31-17, Notre Dame leads. Confidence growing for the Irish as the minutes and seconds tick away in this third quarter. Glanton left open. Drive inside, layup good, and the foul. And boy, did Trenton need that as Jamira Glanton is fouled. She'll go to the line.
Glanton trying everything she can to get these Tornadoes back in this game. Only 5 points in this third quarter as a team are the Tornadoes. Glanton trying everything to get their offense out of that rut.
Jamira Glanton completes the three-point play. 10 points, first player in double figures in this one. 9.8 left on the clock in the third quarter. 31-20, Notre Dame leads it. Inbound to Hemsel as Trenton's put on the full court press. Boucher picks up her dribble, knocked away. Pacheco driving, 2 seconds on the clock. Pacheco layup, no good. And that would have been huge for the Tornadoes. Missed opportunity for Trenton to cut the lead into single digits. But still a good finish for Trenton as they cut the lead into 11. And it's 31-20. Notre Dame leading Trenton as we enter the fourth quarter of this CVC tournament quarterfinal. You're listening to the Haldeman Ford Game of the Day on the WBCB Sports Network. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th anniversary on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Hopes you enjoy today's game. And if you would like a game, any game, or any sporting video like the one you're watching right now, live streamed right here on the WBCB Sports Network, contact WBCB Sports Director Brianne O'Neill at Brianne at WBCB1490.com. That's BREANNE at WBCB1490.com. The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or fair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Visit them once again at the 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. And I'm sure the Italian People's Bakery is going to be real busy on this Sunday, Nick. Yeah. Super Bowl Sunday.
Absolutely, big game coming up for them, and definitely go check them out if you need anything.
One of our proud sponsors here, Italian People's Bakery. Getting ready for Super Bowl 59, Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs coming up on Sunday. A lot of folks in the area excited about that one.
Well, as we begin this fourth quarter, we do have a score update in the CVC bracket. Princeton victorious over Steiner to 2 seed, 37-27. So they await the winner of this game tonight. Princeton defeating Steiner, and the winner tonight moves on to next Wednesday's semifinals.
All right, so you heard it there. Thank you, Nick, for that update. So the 2-seeded Princeton advances to the semis, and they will host the winner of this game. So Notre Dame maybe holding out some hope that Steiner would pull off the upset there, and they would maybe get a home game in the semis. But if they're able to hang on here, they will head to Princeton. Turnover for Trenton after Notre Dame turned the ball over on their first offensive possession of the quarter. Angelique Pacheco as well had a bucket in the opening seconds. 31-22, Notre Dame leads it, 7 minutes left to go and counting. As the Irish minutes away from setting up a semifinal matchup against Princeton. Here's a three from the corner, too strong. And battling for it to go out of bounds, it's Caroline Foley and Lamia Brown-Johnson, and it'll go out of play off Notre Dame. Trenton can't waste many more possessions offensively. Time not on their side. They trail it by 9.
Yeah, they just got to chip away. You don't need all threes yet. Just kind of see what you can do inside. Get some trips to the free throw line and earn it that way.
And really where they might want to focus on is defensively too. They allowed 14 points in that third quarter to Notre Dame. And Asia Carter is going to call a timeout now for Trenton. As she draws up a play, she knows how critical these possessions are in the fourth quarter when your team's down 9. And your tournament hopes on the line. You're listening to the Haldeman Ford Game of the Day. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th anniversary on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. I hope you enjoy today's game. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, the Trentonian are online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. In Mercer County, have you heard the news? Colfin's Printing now offers same-day services on most orders. Posters, banners, t-shirts, sport uniforms, and more. Mention WBCB Sports and get 10% off your orders. Contact Colfin's Printing at info@colfinsprinting.com. That's info@colfinsprinting.com. And don't forget to mention WBCB Sports to get 10% off your orders. Andrew Myers alongside Nick Gallagher. Brian O'Neill here with us as well for the WBCB Sports Network. CVC quarterfinal matchup, 31-22, Irish leading the Tornadoes. And we'll have the semifinals and the final for you right here on the WBCB Sports Network next week. Semifinals next Wednesday, the 12th. And then we'll have the final on Saturday afternoon, February 15th. To turn over there for Trenton. Make sure you check out our YouTube page right here for the time, and also head to our website at WBCB1490.com. And if you have Twitter or X as well, you can go head to our brand new X account at WBCB_SN. Had that launched a couple weeks ago. Brand new Twitter account. So go check us out on all socials. So Elena Ramirez knocks down that first free throw. It's all about patience now and taking care of business for Notre Dame in this fourth quarter. 10-point lead, 6:20 on the clock. And make it 11 now as Elena Ramirez is 2 for 2 from the line. Inverted buzzer there, they play on. Somebody got a little excited at the scorer's table.
Maybe they just leaned into it.
Leah Smith, got to get her going for the Tornadoes. No points in the third quarter for her, 5 in the first half. Tries to get in the lane, but ball's poked away. Pacheco now inside. Ball knocked out of the hands of Ellerby. Irish stay with it. Jamaica Glenn up top now. Brown-Johnson for 3, and it's good! Big time 3 there for Trenton as Lamia Brown-Johnson hits her second triple today. And now Brown-Johnson defensively gets a steal, intercepted, and then she kicks it away. Can't get the handle. Aisha Carter with a laugh there from the bench. She loves the effort, not mad about the turnover. I guess you can't really call that one a turnover. She never really had possession, but good job, good sequence there from Lamia Brown-Johnson, grabbing the steal briefly for a moment after she hit that three. 33-25, Notre Dame leads. Caroline Foley, hesitation dribble inside, kicks it out to the corner. Three, misses everything. Believe that was Megan Connolly with the triple. Aaliyah Smith, the other way for Trenton, slowing things up. Now dribbling through, gets through one set of defenders. Diaz picks up after Smith loses the dribble. Caroline Foley dribbles to the right side, layup off the rim, no good. Glanton picks up, Megan Connolly doing well defensively, tries to poke it away, she does so. Glanton favoring her elbow, it looks like. Or maybe her hand, or maybe she's just frustrated, I thought. Some contact there between Connolly and Glanton. It'll stay with Notre Dame down there. Some miscommunication between Elena Ramirez and Isabella Diaz. And it's a turnover for Notre Dame. Inside, Gabriella Smith gives off to Aaliyah Smith. Now top for Glanton, dribble inside, it's good. Jumper from the free throw line. Goes down for Jamira Glanton. She's got 13 now.
All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. Irish had a double-digit lead. We're in control. Or let Trenton hang around. That's what happens.
Notre Dame led by as much as 12. Entered the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead. And now, as you mentioned, Nick, the lead cut down to 6, 33-27, 4:16 on the clock. Elena Ramirez at the line for two for Notre Dame. Couple of bounces and she gets the first one to fall. Elena Ramirez now up to 10 points. First player for Notre Dame in double digits tonight. And she's perfect from the line as she goes 2 for 2. 8-point lead now for Notre Dame. Pacheco on the wing. Notre Dame doing a great job with this 3-2 zone again. Here's a three from Brown-Johnson. Made one on her last shot. Can't get that one to fall. Ball on the floor. Bodies on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball. And again, the possession arrow goes to Notre Dame. Trenton putting on the full court press now as we're under 4 minutes left to go. Ball poked away. Here's Glanton. Gets it inside to Gabriella Smith. Layup, can't get it to fall. Glanton, second chance effort. Can't get that one to go. And it's poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Trenton. Missed opportunities for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, I was just about to say, this is why you play full court pressure, to get that defense on the Irish. And it led to the turnover, but not able to convert on the other end.
Can't afford to mess many more of those. Angelique Pacheco gets inside. Good job by Gabriella Smith to feed it to her. And she's fouled as she puts up a layup. Angelique Pacheco at the line for two for the Tornadoes. 3:32 left on the clock. Trenton trying desperately to stay in this one and to stay in the CVC tournament. And that's on. Angelique Pacheco, leading scorer for the Tornadoes in their first round win against Allentown. 11 of Trenton's 45 points. She makes a second free throw, cuts the lead to 7. And now Notre Dame's going to take a timeout as Beth Fitzpatrick wants to chat with her team. You're listening to the Haldeman Ford Game of the Day. Haldeman Ford celebrating their 50th anniversary on Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Hope you enjoy today's game. And Mayor Reed Gussiora of the City of Trenton would like to welcome all students back to school and wish them the best of luck this school term and wish the Tornadoes the best of luck on the court. Mayor Reed Gussiora is a proud supporter of Trenton's youth. If your school would like a game, any game, or any sport video streamed like the one you're watching right now, contact WBCB Sports Director Brianne O'Neill at brianne@WBCB1490.com. That's BREANNE at WBCB1490.com. And don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. 35-28 your score. Notre Dame leading Trenton, 3:32 left on the clock in regulation. There's a spot in the CVC tournament semifinal on a date with the Princeton Tigers next Wednesday on the line. The other quarterfinal matchups tonight. Hightstown taking on Hopewell, Ewing facing Robbinsville. The winners of those two games will face each other next Wednesday in the semis. Caroline Foley a drive inside. Angeli Pacheco makes contact with the ball and knocks it away. Good job defensively by Pacheco. Trenton basically has to be locked down from this point on defensively. Can't afford Notre Dame to score many more times. And a good job there to force a turnover. Here's Jamira Glanton. Pushing it offensively. Gabriella Smith gives it up to Pacheco. Pacheco thinking three for a moment. Good bounce pass. Three from Gabriella Smith. Can't get it to fall. Trenton really needed that one. And going the other way now is Elena Ramirez. Good outlet pass to Megan Connolly. Inside to Isabella Diaz. Turnaround, misses everything. And it goes out of play. It'll stay down there with Notre Dame. Caroline Foley, the inbounder. To the corner for Hemsel. Good move inside by Elena Ramirez, but she can't finish the layup. Too strong. So Trenton will inbound underneath the basket. It'll be Gabriella Smith doing the honors. Gets it inside to Pacheco. Pacheco dribbles inside. Jumper from the free throw line, no good. Elena Ramirez with the rebound. 7-point lead for Notre Dame. Late in the fourth quarter. Irish trying to close this one out. Grab their 13th win of the season and head to the CVC semis. Elena Ramirez, layup no good. Isabella Diaz, second chance effort, can't get it to fall. And Ramirez exits the pile with it. Notre Dame resets. Caroline Foley up top, draws contact. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Aviana Ellerby. Aaliyah Smith will re-enter for the Tornadoes. Just 5 points for her. She's yet to score in this second half. 7.7 points per game, and she had 8 points in the first round against Allentown, did Aaliyah Smith. Inbound for the Irish. 2 minutes left to go and counting. 7-point lead for Notre Dame. The Irish in no hurry to put up a shot. Trenton with a half-court press. They have three bodies out there at the line. Picking up her dribble, chucking it away, and a turnover. Here's Pacheco. Pacheco gets injured there. Ball still in play. It's Pacheco favoring one of her legs. And a good job defensively on the other end. Gabriella Smith just able to get a tip on that one to knock it out of play.
That's unfortunate. Pacheco had the time, the space on the turnover in transition, ends up injuring herself. Hope she is okay, able to check herself out. That would have been a big bucket for Tornadoes there.
Yeah, Pacheco has to take a breather for a bit. She's working on her right foot. Lamia Brown-Johnson re-enters. Brown-Johnson has a pair of threes in this game. Could be looking to her on the offensive end is Trenton. Got to get a stop here defensively first, though. And another foul for the Tornadoes. Clock will stop. Possession stays with Notre Dame. 1:23 left on the clock. And stick with us after the conclusion of this one. We'll have our Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview. Caroline Foley driving inside. Couple of bounces, she gets the floater to fall, and a big bucket for Notre Dame. Caroline Foley up to 6 points. 9-point lead for Notre Dame as we approach the final minute of the fourth quarter. Trenton desperate for a bucket on this possession. Glanton up top. Gabriella Smith dribbling along the baseline. Floater misses everything. Picked up by Foley. Caroline Foley underneath. Gabriella Smith gets her hand in there, and it's going to go the other way for Notre Dame. 51. Steal from Jamira Glanton. Diaz picks up a rebound. Connolly dribbling out. Megan Connolly. Notre Dame's got to get it over, and now Trenton's going to put an intentional foul in. Down by 9. Desperation mode for the Tornadoes. Aaliyah Smith is called for the foul. 40.7 left on the clock. Megan Connolly goes to the line as the Irish are now in the bonus. Notre Dame closed out the regular season winning 7 of their last 8 games. 6 of those wins came against CVC teams. Picked up a win against Lawrence in the first round. And now seconds away from their 9th win in their last 10. A dangerous Notre Dame team. Just seconds away from cruising into the semifinal of the CVC tournament, where they have number 2 seed Princeton awaiting them. Turnover for Trenton. Tornadoes inbound underneath the basket. Brown Johnson chucking up a deep 3. She misses everything. It's going to go out of play. Doesn't really hurt to put that one up, I guess. Down 10.
No. In this situation, she made the one earlier, trying to get this back in the game.
At the very least there, you got to highlight real play if it goes in. Another foul for Trenton. As the odds of them coming back in this game continue to dwindle. 23.7 left on the clock. As Caroline Foley will come to the line.
Yeah, Tornadoes were just down 5 in the third quarter, and Notre Dame had a big scoring outburst, 14-6 in the third quarter, but it was just too much in the Irish down the stretch in the second half.
Caroline Foley nicks the first one. Yeah, the Irish have been money offensively in this second half. 14 points in the third quarter. They're up to 8, make it 9 now here in this second quarter. 40 points total, 40-28 your score. Brown Johnson another 3, way too strong off the glass. And Notre Dame taking it the other way. Trenton still going in to foul, and some tough contact there. Jamira Glanton making it no, she didn't mean to do that. Picking up Caroline Foley, like to see some good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, Glanton's been actually doing that every time an Irish player has gone down on the floor. She's one of the first ones actually there over the Irish teammates.
Caroline Foley. Checking in for the Irish, Reese Parker.
Some last-minute subs for both teams as Gabriella Smith takes a seat, as does Isabella Diaz. Out for Caroline Foley. And Foley 1 for 2 to extend Notre Dame's lead to 13, their largest of the game. Trenton taking it the other way. Aaliyah Smith could be the final possession of the game. Notre Dame still working good defensively. Here's Glanton, top of the key, 3 seconds left. Gives it off to Brown Johnson. Another deep three from her. Misses everything. The buzzer sounds, and that'll do it for us here at Notre Dame as the Irish wrap up a quarterfinal win over the Trenton Tornadoes, 41-28. It's another wire-to-wire victory for the Tornadoes. As Trenton had a monster, Notre Dame had a monster second half, or at least compared to their first half. 41-28 is your final. And Notre Dame grabs win number 13. And they'll move on to face the number 2 seed Princeton Tigers in the semifinal of the CVC tournament, the inaugural CVC tournament. That game coming up on Wednesday. So a 41-28 win for Notre Dame over Trenton. And we'll take another quick break here and try to grab a player of the game interview. Stick with us right here on the WBCB Sports Network for that.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hi, I'm Gene Bowie of Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville. I'm a longtime Trenton resident and supporter of Trenton Youth Athletics. And if you're in the need of a new or pre-owned Lincoln or any other pre-owned vehicle, please visit us at Seoka, Lincoln of Lawrenceville, 2920 Brunswick Pike, Lawrenceville, New Jersey. And we hope to see you real soon.
Andrew Myers back here on the WBCB Sports Network at Notre Dame. The Irish with a 41-28 victory over the Trenton Tornadoes to advance to the semifinals of the CVC tournament. And we're here with our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Elena Ramirez, the senior for Notre Dame, scoring 11 points in this one and her 500th career point. Elena, congratulations on that one. Did you know that you needed just 4 to get coming into this game for 500? Was that on your mind coming into this one?
It actually was not.
Okay.
I was just worried about winning this one.
There you go. Well, you got the 500 points and the win as well. You guys have been very hot as of late. 9 wins in your last 10 now. You closed out the regular season hot. 2 big wins to open up the CVC tournament. Talk about the confidence building in this squad and why you guys are playing at such a high level right now.
I think that the confidence level comes from the teammates that you play with. So obviously at one point we all realized that we do need to find out what we can do to contribute to the team, and we all kind of fell into our own thing, and I tried to uplift the girls as much as possible, and it kind of just seeped into everybody else. You know, even clapping at warm-ups, like every little thing contributes to confidence with a team like this.
You guys are familiar obviously with these CVC teams. You play them a lot in the regular season. Second time playing Trenton this year. You handle them way back in your season opener in December. Was anything different in this matchup now from 3 months ago?
I think Trenton, obviously, they came out a lot better than they did when we first played them. They came out very aggressive. I give credits to them 100%, but I think all the teams in the CVC have definitely built from the beginning, and I think we didn't have anything to anticipate. We knew they were going to come out aggressive, and we knew we both wanted it. It's just whoever wanted it more, and we just kept fighting.
You know, we told you right before we came on air, too, you guys will be taking on Princeton in the semifinals, the 2 seed beating Steiner. And we also heard from one of your coaches as well that the number 1 seed Hightstown got knocked off by Hopewell, so
yes.
A big upset there. But you guys focusing on Princeton next Wednesday, that semifinal matchup. You guys beat Princeton earlier on this season, 52-43 a couple weeks ago. Your early thoughts on that matchup against Princeton next week?
I think it's going to be a great game. Princeton has a lot of good players, but I think we're ready to take them on, 100%.
All right, Elena, we appreciate it. Congrats on 500 points, and we'll give you this Italian People's Bakery certificate. Free sandwich over at the deli there. Elena Ramirez, our player of the game. You also get this water bottle, too.
Thank you so much.
WBCB. Congrats on your 500 points, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, Elena, appreciate your time. And that'll just about do it for us here on the WBCB Sports Network. Another shout-out to our sponsors, Team Toyota, Capital Health System, Kessel Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Revere Restaurant, Gene Bowie, Sioka Lincoln, Notre Dame High School, Kaufman Printing, Jammer Doors and Windows, Morrisville Chiropractic, the City of Trenton, the Capital Area YMCA, WBCB, and Haldeman Ford Subaru. For our entire crew here at the WBCB Sports Network, Brian O'Neill, Nick Gallagher, I'm Andrew Myers, signing off from Notre Dame High School. Once again, your final score, 41-28, Notre Dame defeating Trenton to move on to the semifinals of the CVC tournament, and we'll have those semis for you right here on the WBCB Sports Network next Wednesday. Check out our YouTube for the start times, and also head over to our website, WBCB1490.com. Andrew Myers signing off. Thanks for joining us. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening.